It's that time of the year again where we start thinking about next year.
Yay!
And of course, with a new year comes new furry movies.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know, it's safe to say that 2022 has been an absolute cracker for furry movies.
Oh, there's been a couple of real gems this year.
Yeah, I mean, we've had Bad Guys.
Yay!
You know, Mr. Wolf. That's certainly introduced a lot of people to wolves.
Yeah.
And, oh, damn, some really lovely art too.
Oh, yeah.
And then we had Turning Red, a bit controversial for some.
I liked it.
Created a lot of red pandas.
Oh, well, definitely that, yeah.
And then, of course, there was that shitty Blazing Saddles knockoff.
Oh, what was it called again?
Paws of Fury or something?
Yeah, no,
Anyway,
that's a game.
People probably don't remember what that was.
It was terrible.
The only reason I remember it is because obviously we talked about it in our video that we did last year of 2022 furry movies to look forward to. And this year we're doing something the same again. We're doing a little bit different. There's a lot of furry films coming out next year, so we're going to be a bit quicker with how we talk about them.
Yep.
And yeah, there's some big ones coming, I think. It's going to be interesting looking back next year at this video and seeing which ones were...
Well, which ones were like overgrown successes and lots of artwork?
Which ones we wanted to forget about. So, here's what's coming for furry movies in 2023.
Yeah.
Cocaine Bear.
This is weird.
Yay bears. Well, maybe not with this film. So, it's inspired by a true story about a bear who ate a drug run a supply of cocaine.
Okay.
Yeah, the poster's got kind of this weird 80s sort of vibe thing going on. It's directed by Elizabeth Banks. For example, you know her as Rita Repulsa from the Power Rangers movie.
Oh, you're kidding!
People even remember the Power Rangers movie. It's an action thriller.
Wait, she's a director?
I think it should be a comedy. But basically, it's about a bear that, is basically high the entire time.
Well, yeah.
As I said, yay bears, but from what I've read, I suspect the ending's not going to be very yay bears at all. So maybe if you're a bear, don't watch this film even though it's about bears. Yes. Out in February. This one's been floating around for a while. It was actually supposed to have come out this year. Should be due out February 24, is what they're saying. If you like bears on getting high, I guess, maybe. But otherwise, maybe give that one a miss. Heart of Lion.
I'd rather have a butt of a lion myself, but...
This film follows the life and boxing career of George Foreman.
Wait.
This isn't furry.
That's not furry.
This is a boxing movie. Next.
I
don't care about this. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Now this,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, this is God Rocket,
it's not a full-on furry movie. I'll admit that. But, of course, as you just said, Rocket Raccoon.
Well, you say that, but supposedly it's him going back in time for his his background,
have a bit of his
which is an
backstory
entire
here.
world full of animals. So,
yeah. So we've got backstory of Rocket Raccoon in this film. We're probably going to meet Lila Otter.
Yes, that'd be so nice to see her back in the Marvel
love
universe.
Interest and such.
Yeah.
So Otter, you might get something furry in your film.
She is awesome in the comic books.
Now, admittedly, there is one big catch to Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah, and Guardians in general. Chris Pratt.
Oh, dear me.
Yeah.
But hey, Chris Pratt, Rocket Raccoon beats Chris Pratt.
I still think he's got to get ridden out, so there we go.
Arriving apparently on May 5th, or around then. Yeah, this will be one I'll be checking out the cinemas.
Wow, that's actually quite soon.
The Super Mario Brothers movie. Yeah, I mean, how is this furry?
Well, let's see now. The
Bowser.
one big thing, Bowser.
Yeah,
Definitely Bowser.
Just the reaction for when the trailer first aired.
Oh, Jack Black got so many furry fans, even more than he already had.
Just Bowser in general.
And he looks good.
The ultimate daddy figure, I guess. Now, once again, just like the last movie, it's another, oh no.
It's Chris Pratt.
Oh,
sadly.
Dear. Now, we found one way of getting around this movie with Chris Pratt. Watch it in another language.
Yeah, any language. I might watch it in Italian, because at least they seem to have got the voice right.
The French one had a really good dub.
Yeah, he did, actually.
There's some really nice foreign language dubs of this one. And, maybe it's not the first thing you'd normally think of for watching this sort of movie in another language, but it does get really Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Which means you can focus less on Chris Pratt and more on
the
Daddy Bowser.
actual. Yeah, because the film looked okay.
So this one's actually out in the first half of the year, so it's coming out on April 7th.
That really isn't that long.
Next year. Still yet to see whether this is going to be good or not. They didn't really show much of the story in the first trailer, obviously.
No, and most of us were concentrating on Chris Pratt.
Well, yeah, but I mean, in all honesty with you, right, it doesn't have to be fantastic so long as we've got lots and lots of lovely CGI visuals of Bowser. Next up, Chicken Run 2.
I didn't even know this one was coming out.
Yeah, no, now I mentioned this on last year's video, because originally I think it was actually supposed to come out this year. Was it?
I've forgotten.
Yeah, so this is an interesting one, and it's still not going to come out even early next year. It's coming out at the end of next year, November 10th. So actually got a year to wait on this movie at the time we're recording this.
Okay.
So the full name, it's not Chicken Run 2 officially, it is Chicken Run Dawn of the Nugget. You know, I am all about chicken nuggets. You know, feed me the nuggies. I love nugs.
Yes, you love chicken. There you go.
You know, good news on this one. It is free of Mel Gibson.
Yes, that's true.
They didn't want to put him in the movie because obviously he is a bit of a controversial character.
I wonder if his character will just get served up to the family at the beginning or something.
I can't remember. I think it was just recast. I think the character's there.
To be fair, anyone can do a decent
There's not
impression
a colossal amount of information on this one because obviously it's still being produced. Makes me wonder if there's like a rewrite or something going on.
Maybe.
It'll take this long. But basically the story is having pulled off an escape from Tweety's farm from the first movie, if anyone remembers that. Ginger has found peaceful sanctuary for everyone to stay in, but something back on the mainland is going on and they want to go and help out, so they go back and...
Because chickens always want to help humans.
Just, the story's going to be probably as we expect here. It's, of course, Aardman animation, so it's going to look fantastic. It's probably going to have some funny little innuendo jokes in it, I imagine.
I like the original one, so...
and this is probably good for the avian furs.
Yeah,
you know,
it's true.
And obviously our friend Toxicow. Chicken movies, you know. So yeah, dropping in November next year, a year away, Chicken Run 2. So next one up, now this I think could be an interesting furry one if it comes to life properly again.
Okay.
The problem with this video I'm doing is there's actually a lot of these movies have nothing more than the poster, some don't even have that, some have some production photos if I'm lucky. So this is Strays. Now this is an adult comedy with Will Ferrell and Jamie Foxx. I mean, Will Ferrell stuff's normally pretty good.
It's sometimes hit and miss, but I do like him most of the time.
So this is the story of an abandoned dog named Reggie, who teams up with some other strays to take revenge on his former owner, getting proper mongrels vibes off this.
Oh, cool.
So
I look forward to this one.
This arrives mid next year, June 9th. It could be a good film. Could be fucking shit. Next one. Now this is something
I think I am very interested in.
So, Coyote versus Acme.
Yes, I didn't know this was one a couple of days ago.
Yeah, no, so this
I am all for this.
This is going to be a live action and computer animated combined film. So
Roger Rabbit style.
Roger Rabbit, or I suppose really we could say Space Jam.
Yeah, Space Jam. We had more Space Jam for them, I suppose.
I compare it to Looney Tunes Back in Action, which is a much better film than anyone gives it credit for.
Yeah, people really should give that a go again.
Yeah, no, seriously, that's a fun film.
Very funny film.
So, basically the story of this is after all the failed products from Acme, Wile Coyote hires a desperate lawyer to sue Acme.
I love this idea.
It's a great concept.
The final chapter of him and Acme Corporation. I love this idea.
I love the idea that we're going to see a bit more of the Acme Corporation, a bit more about...
And Wiley, because he's gotten a lot of fans in the last few years.
So we're going to be meeting the CEO of Acme, and you'll never guess who the CEO of Acme is.
No, go on.
The CEO of Acme is played by...
And his name is John C.
Oh, God.
It's like, what?
He's really getting into films now, isn't he?
Yeah, John Cena's really floating around now. So this is arriving in July 21st, so...
Cool.
A lot of summer movies here.
Yeah, it could be rubbish, but I don't think it will be.
Could be a good furry summer next year. Now this literally dropped as I was rating the video, so this is really new. And
personal favourite.
It's an untitled Godzilla movie.
Yes, it's a new Godzilla film.
So this is Toho.
Yes.
So it's a Japanese,
no Westerners.
I loved Shin Godzilla. That was
Shin Godzilla's amazing.
So we don't have a name, and we have fuck all with the details, of course, because... You know,
we don't need it. They'll just come out with something good.
They literally tweeted it out just as we made this video up. So good timing. Thank you, Toho.
Yeah.
We've got like a bit of teaser art. That's it. That tweet is literally all I've got.
All we have.
Oh, when we have a date, it's coming out November 3rd, 2023. And then things you're also looking forward to.
I am looking forward to this. I am pinning my hopes on this.
Transformers
It's probably
Rise
not going to be fantastic.
of the Beast. Now, initially, okay, you might say, well, Transformers, it's not massively furry. It's not as furry as some of the other films we've talked about.
No.
However, now, as you kindly pointed out to me, it's got lots of animal-themed Transformers.
Oh yeah,
in
I
it.
mean, Beast Wars is just basically the entirety of Transformers going into animal Transformers and like cheaters and yeah. I mean, anybody who knows anything about Transformers knows about Optimus Primal and Cheetor and Rhinox. And they are basically bringing them into the Bumblebee universe.
So, yeah, you know, is there a raccoon? Is there a raccoon Transformer?
Well, the closest thing you've got is a Tanuki in Japan, but not in this.
How
I'm
about
afraid.
a rabbit?
There's a Japanese character who's a rabbit. Stampy.
It's not going to have rabbits. It's not going to any lions, wolves, foxes.
Again, in this film, I don't think so. I think they're just going to concentrate on the main characters, which is Monkey, Rhino, Cheetor. I think we've got Rat Trap. So
cheetahs, rats, High Tiptoe.
Yeah, High Tiptoe. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a few. I think they're only concentrating on the main characters.
Fair enough. Now, the good news of this one, of course, unlike the other Transformers movies, this one's Michael Bay free.
This one is the first one that's completely Michael Bay free. The Bumblebee movie had some tiny
Michael
influence.
Bay is fucking toxic.
But he didn't really have a lot of influence in the Bumblebee movie.
So, might not be the most furry movie of
This
the
is
lot here, but this
completely
has definitely
free.
got some furry adjacent material, and if you like mechs and you like furry things, I think this is probably a good one for you. You know, great for Transformer furry fans as well.
God, yeah.
Dropping on 9th of June next year. Again, summer. All summer.
Yeah, well, it makes sense, doesn't it? But
That'd be one to keep an eye on anyway. And then, of course, speaking of franchises that Michael Bay has ruined in the past,
another one I'm slightly hoping isn't going to
Teenage
get
Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem.
destroyed.
Well, there's some good things about this, right? So it's a CG animated film.
Yes.
Okay. It was produced by Seth Rogen.
Yes,
I mean,
who
that's
seems to be
good.
doing this a lot lately.
Well, he was
going
quite a
around.
Turtles fan. from what I
Well,
understand,
yeah,
kid.
he's basically going around taking IPs from his
Just
childhood.
from the photo he dropped on Twitter, it's quite colourful looking in that picture there. I mean, we don't have any art or anything of this yet, other than this one picture that Seth Rogen sort of dropped. But if we go on that alone, I think it's going to be quite colourful and fun. It's got a real 80s sort of vibe to it. It's really
It seems to be
roots.
connected to the original live-action films in some respects as well, which is really good. So
Yeah, and apparently it's going to be focusing more heavily on the teenage aspect of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And, you know, August 4.
I look forward to it.
Yet another summer movie.
Yes.
God, summer, seriously, we are going to be in the cinema a lot
this year. Yeah.
Next year, anyway. And the final movie on my list.
Now, this one...
Saving the best for last.
This one Shadow showed me, and I was like, this can't be real, can it?
Oh boy. So this is Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. So, bit of a story. You may or may not know that Winnie the Pooh is no longer technically copyrighted. It's in public domain.
It's in public
The
domain now.
story. Disney still own the characters and style of what they have, so you can make a Winnie the Pooh movie now and it's fine, but they can't look like the Disney
version,
or have any
which is the same as a few other things they've done.
So cue some dodgy-looking production company looking for a quick cash in here.
Well, this looks like a Willy's Wonderland style
So this
film.
is that was good. This won't be cut. It looks like from the trailer, and I'll give them points. They have a trailer, which is more than most of the films on this list have had.
Very true.
It's a trashy teen slasher horror, really, really fucking low budget. I mean, we're below like early horror movies there.
Oh, this is proper.
It's going to be following
indie thing.
It's going to be following Pooh and Pig as they go on a rampage after Christopher Robin abandons them for college. Now, I like the concept here, and there is something funny about like children's things going evil.
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
that's why Five Nights.
That's
is so
Five
popular.
Nights as well, yeah.
You know, but the characters look so fucking awful.
They look terrible.
Now we've got a bit of a wait for this one because according to IMDb at the very least anyway, this will be coming to a bargain bin near you on December the 31st next year. So,
wow.
Bit of a way off, but I'm sure I saw it listed as
straight to Netflix.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy up shit now. Although Amazon Prime technically has crappier movies, so it might end up there.
Probably, yeah.
I'm gonna guarantee it'll be on one of the crap streaming services, maybe Freevee or something.
Oh, good old Freevee.
It's furry. It's sort of furry.
Kind of furry. I think what they're going to do with Rabbit.
Oh boy. We will see. I look forward to seeing a satanic Eeyore. It's going to be satanic.
I'm gonna kill
yeah.
you, Nu.
Oh dear. So there we go. Those are some of the furry movies we have to look forward to next year. What ones of those take your interest? I certainly know which ones I'm going to not.
Well, yeah, there's definitely some stuff to avoid and
boy.
stuff not to, so...
Is there any furry movies you know of coming out next year? Drop them in the comments below. Maybe we'll take a more in-depth look at those. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And why not consider supporting us on Patreon? There's a link in the description below. Be sure to turn on that shiny notification bell to get updates on when new videos drop every week from us. And of course, if you like our stuff and you like our merchandise, there's a link to our merchandise store floating around down there as well.
Yep.
You know, yay. I'm Shadow Raccoon.
And I'm Theodore Rabbit.
And we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye!